is Madden NFL 21.
Smack dab in the middle of I-295 that encircles the city of Jacksonville in northeast Florida. There's a good look at TIAA Bank Field. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Burrow will throw. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line.
Complete to
23 yards, the final tally.
A gain of 23 yards. First down, Bengals.
It's a jet sweep. They get it to Green. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 43-yard line.
On second down, here's Burrow. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's third down.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
First down, Cincinnati.
It's a jet sweep. They get it to Green. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
7 yards.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a third and long after that sack we just saw. Now it's Burrow. And incomplete here to bring up fourth down as the rookie couldn't haul it in.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
At their own 8-yard line.
Come on, set. Hey, rock it. 60 Pittsburgh. Get it.
Off play action, it's Minshew. To the left side here for Eifert. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. And they're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Here's Burrow, and his throw is incomplete. T. Higgins was the intended target, but it's going to be second down.
He was covered by C.J. Henderson.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he comes back with one complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Burrow to Boyd there for the Cincy first. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. Another try for Mixon. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. They'll run here with Bernard. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line.
That's the end of
Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Burrow with a touchdown connection to Tyler Boyd as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And a quick throw here. That's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
At the 30.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And some room to work. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
For a Jaguar.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Rolling to his left. He's going to go deep for Conley. And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on?
Can't do that.
Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. They'll run here with Robinson. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory.
Defensively,
Sam Hubbard, the former Buckeye, there to stop him.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 13.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. Out to his left. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, Minshew eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bengals will get the football back.
Brought down by
So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed 4th down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
On the delay, it's Mixon. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Now it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
10-10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar
I was
situation.
going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
He'll run it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Good work by Minshew there to pick up the first.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to
4-yard line. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the move to his left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun is Minshew. To the left side here for Eifert. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Steps away. He's going to take off with it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. So we've reached. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Score, Bengals 7, Jaguars.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the 3rd quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
Now Doug Marrone not even hesitating. They're going to go for 2. Minshew sets to throw. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and that just changes the complexion of the whole game.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And this carries into the end zone. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Buying time to his left. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the 1st down.
A gain of 7. And a Bengal 1st down.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
Now Burrow. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
A loss of 8 yards.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. On the screen, Bernard. Room to run past midfield. And gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the 1st. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And his throw here's incomplete. The tight end, C.J. Uzomah, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. Again, it's Burrow.
6 yards.
Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Throwing again, it's Burrow. He's got his man, Boyd. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
To C.J. Uzomah.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 27.
Now Joe Mixon. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Burrow looking to pass. Flushed out right. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
A 41-yard attempt.
Bullock's kick is good.
The kick is
And they stake claim to the lead here. It's 10-8.
Bengals 10. Jaguars.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Jacksonville. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. It's been a good one so far, just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down and a 21-yard gain.
10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. Being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they topped 30. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front.
We got a little bit of everything on that run. Offensive line creating some space, but how about the guy running behind his pads into the end zone?
What does that mean when a guy says running behind his pad?
Means that he's going to be a physical runner. That way he's able to use his shoulder pads, his forearms, anything to ward off people, to power his way forward.
So here we go now as the Jaguars will go for 2. Here's Minshew rolling to his left. He'll try and run it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And that was the old QB one-man band play there on the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants at the Yale Bowl, right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations. They thought he couldn't run it. No one accounted for him. He practically walked into the end zone.
And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. Drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second
to the air again, Burrow. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass. Had to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. So they'd converted their first 2 fourth-down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that third one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
Minshew is going to try and run it. Oh, nice move in midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. It looked like almost some miscommunication defensively because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? When you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball, but the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Brings up third.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Shut him down! Shut him down! Let's do this!
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Thompson. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to take off with it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now Minshew. They'll roll him out right. He'll run it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. And they work this well upfield across the 45. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Giovanni Bernard, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And that'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Burrow going for it on 4th. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. There he goes left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Josh Lambo now for the point after. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better.
Yeah. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Finding his way home for the sack that time, Taven Bryant. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
The 4th down pass. Intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a second half that put this one on ice.